Well, this is interesting. This established titles thing has been going around for a while. You know, pay $80 and you can have a small plot of land in Scotland right next to me, and you can put Lord in front of your name. Oh, it'll look so good in your dating profile. You can be Lord Voldemort instead of, you know what? I'm sure you guys have seen different content creators talking about this. Slowly but surely, I've been seeing comments and posts saying it's a scam. It's an effing scam. This established titles thing is a scam. Now, I kind of started putting two and two together and being like, wait a minute. If that is a scam, that really sucks, because some of the YouTubers I actually watch have been talking about this thing. They've been getting sponsored by them, and they've been bringing it up in their videos. And if that is the case, that this is a ripoff, I can tell you right now, the content creators that I'm watching, like Voldemort here, there's no way in hell Voldemort is trying to scam his audience. There's no way he's trying to rip people off. He didn't know that this shit was somewhat of a scam. And it is turning out to be a scam, because here, lo and behold, Voldemort is making an apology video trying to warn everybody about these damn crooks that have also tricked him. Now, this is my first time watching this. I'm just assuming that that's what's going on here. We'll play a little bit of it just to make sure that I'm correct. I'm just taking a wild guess here. Voldemort's not the only one, though. Okay? Anticipate lots of YouTubers making apologies for this. Leon Lush has been making videos getting sponsored by established titles for a while. In fact, when I think of the established title scripted commercial, I think of Leon Lush saying, hey, wouldn't it be great to have Lord on your dating profile? And what did he say? Oh, buy a plot of land next to me and we can have our own lush kingdom. I love what he did with the vocabulary there. He took his name and used the meaning of it. Regardless, unfortunately for Mr. Lush and for Voldemort here, it seems like established titles is full of shit. And as a content creator, you're not really gonna know. That's kind of the scary part. You're not really going to know. Pretty much these people get, you receive a message in your mailbox saying, hey, we like your channel and we would like to sponsor an episode or something. All you got to do is pitch our little established titles commercial. It only takes a couple seconds, and they make, the deal with the content creator. Well, how is the content creator supposed to know that this is fake, right? Are you actually going to fly to Europe and try to find this plot of land that somebody is allegedly selling? Nobody's going to do all that. Right? And most content creators are going to be like, oh, this thing seems legit. And they're going to be getting fooled just like their audience, unfortunately. So everybody be careful when you see things getting advertised on YouTube. Even if it is your favorite YouTuber that's going along with it, and you know that they're an honest person, they're not out there trying to rip anybody off, those people can get tricked too. Your favorite YouTuber can get tricked by some greedy corporation, and this is what happens. Let's watch.
And you have a tiny little patch of earth in Scotland. To me, it is rather confusing. As it's 6 of one and half a dozen of another. They say they have planted over 2 million trees, not in Scotland, but over the world. Their detractors say that this is utter bunkum. It is a lie. Some say it is impossible to own land in Scotland.
Sounds like an imperial lie to me, too. Did the emperor have his hand in this?
This way. And that statement alone seems solid.
Yep.
So I honestly cannot tell who is right and who is wrong. Thus, I am ending my relationship with established titles.
Attaboy. So, Voldemort here is saying he's not even sure. He's not even fully sure if they're a complete ripoff or not. But already, like the relationship's so shaky that he just doesn't even want to chance it. Because how is he going to do his homework on this? How is he really going to figure out if they're really selling you these plots of land? And he's looking at it, and there's people saying that it's all just bullshit. Apparently he's tried to research it a little bit, to the point where it's made him feel so uncomfortable because he knows that it's probably a scam, that he was willing to make this video and obviously say goodbye to them as like a paying partner or as a promoter or whatever. You know what? I got to give Baltimore props for that. Because I'll be honest with you, I know that there is a whole score of content creators that would find out about this and be like, well, you know what? They're supporting my channel, so, you know, whatever. Or maybe, hey, they're sending me $700 a month to do this shit. I only got to plug them once a week, so whatever. Who cares if some people, you know, get ripped off? I'm trying to make a career out of this YouTube shit. Which, I mean, stuff like that is going to hurt them in the long run because then people aren't going to want to listen to them. This is also the reason why I don't plug products in, and I don't do any sort of promotion on my vids or anything. You guys will see me talking about stuff that I've bought, and you will see me reviewing things that I have bought with my own money. And I've always said, if somebody wants me to review something, you go ahead and send it on in. But you're not going to be able to tell me shit. And if I don't like it, like, you better be damn confident in your product to send it to me. Like, you better really think it's the bee's effing knees. Because I'm going to give you truth and honesty about it. If it sucks, I'm just going to tell YouTube all about it. So only send me your product if you are absolutely certain that it is just the tits. And if it truly is, I will praise it, and I will praise you for the genius that you are. But if it's not, well, your stock's going to go down that day. Anyway, so shout out to Baltimore for taking this side of it. Because like I said, there's plenty of content creators out there that would just be like, yeah, well, we're making some money off of this. Let's just stay on the fence about this. Until it's fully been established if this is a ripoff or not. And if it is, then I'll make my apology video and I'll tell everybody that I had no idea. This isn't just Baltimore trying to get out in front of this thing. This is him actually trying to take responsibility, right? And he even just said that he is still up in the air about it. He hasn't gotten to the bottom of it. And that's not a good enough position for him to be in. To keep plugging and promoting their product. So hats off to him for making the right decision. I will continue to support Baltimore. This guy makes some of the most just amazing storytelling videos, Warhammer lore, 40K lore. His voice was just freaking made for it. And the guy just has such a killer voice. Yeah, I used to think like, for my biography, I would want like Morgan Freeman to do the voice for, you know, my character's thoughts. You know what? I might have it be Baltimore instead. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Morgan Freeman. I'm sorry, but this dude's voice is just fucking epic, right? Like if I was riding on the back of a dragon into combat with a warhammer in my hand, you better believe it would be Baltimore's voice telling the damn story. Anyway, that is just how awesome this channel is. So check it out. And obviously, he is very careful about misleading his audience. That's a good sign. I like seeing that. And anticipate seeing more established titles, apologies from other content creators. I don't think this is going to be the first one. So hope you enjoyed. Make sure to share and pass this so, you know, if people come across established titles, they take it with a grain of salt and the chance that you might just get ripped off. And there isn't just infinite plots of land in Scotland to sell to people on the effing internet. And no, there's not going to be a lush kingdom. Sorry, Leon. Later, everybody.